YouTube, what's up with your man? It's your boy, the Riel. It's like 3 in the morning right now. I've been on an anime binge, jerking off to Boku no Pico all night, and I have work in 2 hours. I need to get some sleep, but who cares about work, right? I'm gonna be a full-time YouTuber degenerate, like the man-child I am one day. And we gotta talk about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, and why it's gonna end up being the greatest anime game of all time. The jump from Xenoverse 1 to Xenoverse 2 was absolutely incredible. Xenoverse 1 was bare bones as a motherfucker. Go back and play the gameplay. You can take my word for it. The gameplay was rough as hell. Now, Xenoverse 2 isn't perfect, okay? But it is a way bigger leap. And the reason why Xenoverse 2 still stands at the top of like most watched anime games of all time is because it's so fun. The concept of creating your own character and putting him in an anime world is absolutely underutilized by Bandai Namco and Shueisha Games. Check the numbers. Xenoverse 2 pulls in more views than Storm 5. It pulls in more views than Fighter Z. It pulls in more views than Hinokami Chronicles, which was released last year. Xenoverse has been duking it out, bro, since 2016. 2016! I was like a fucking freshman in high school when this bitch came out. So let's talk about all the improvements we can see for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. First off is, hey, if you want this to be the greatest of all time, bro, you gotta fix the fucking netcode, okay? Now, when I'm talking about the greatest of all time, I don't mean the greatest video game ever. I just mean the greatest anime video game of all time. For now, that stands as Fighter Z. It just implemented rollback netcode. You know, it's not the best rollback in the world, but it gets the job done. So you're gonna have to somehow beat you're somehow gonna have to beat Fighter Z out with rollback netcode. I'm not expecting you to have rollback netcode, but you can have some fairly decent netcode. Like My Hero 1's Justice 2 actually had some pretty decent netcode. If you could get something around that, bro, you got half of the battle won already. Just make sure I'm not fucking time skipping like Dio and Hit across the map fighting my friend who lives down the fucking street. Xenoverse 2 will really make you want to go beat up a homeless lady, bro. Go beat the shit out of an elderly woman because the game is so fucking infuriating. So the next step Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 needs to do to ensure it is the greatest of all time is you need to delve deeper into the best element of the game, that is the character customization. Nigga, we should not have 2 hairstyles, and one of those hairstyles should not be some whack ass fucking shit no one is going to use. Hire people to come up with good concepts for hairstyles. Forget the wigs, just put in the characters' hairstyles into the fucking game. Make every piece of clothing fully customizable. Add more races, add more transformations, bada bing, bada boom. If that's too fucking hard for you, Bandai, hire the modders who do this shit by their own in their mother's fucking basement for free. You are a billion-dollar company. Get some fucking help. So the next thing I think Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 needs to do is they need to expand on the story. I know a lot of people are, oh, there's not much for them to do with the story. That's why there doesn't need to be a Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Have you seen the show of Dragon Ball? Do you know how Dragon Ball works? You know, we beat this villain, Frieza. We beat the fuck out of him. It was such a hard effort. You know, Akira Toriyama wanted to end the manga. This is the end of Goku's tale. He became the strongest in the universe. No fucking androids just pop up out of fucking nowhere, you know? That's how Dragon Ball works. Shit just happens. It doesn't fucking end. What I mean by expanding the story is don't just give people the ability to play as the hero side. This is an RPG. You should have the ability to also play as a villain. That comes with all RPGs. If you're going to be a Dragon Ball RPG, you have to accommodate to that standard. People like to roleplay with their characters, okay? I'm not into that because I don't want to be a virgin forever. But if you really feel attached to your character and you want to have him play hero or villain, you should have that opportunity. Simple as that, bro. The thing that I want to see is I want to see quality of life changes. Guys, when I pay money for a fucking skill, I should not have to go to the parallel quest and grind that motherfucker for 1 week to get one skill. I paid for this shit. Who the fuck are you to tell me I can't get my skill, bro? If you don't want to give us to us, that's fine. You want us to make it earn it? It should take 2-3 attempts. Fucking maximum, bro. Maximum. There are skills that I have bought 2 years ago I still have fucking not gotten, bro. Because they just won't fucking drop for me, bro. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Are you twisting my nipples, sucking my nuts? What's going on over there, bro? This shit is crazy. This shit is honestly crazy. Another quality of life change that we need to see is if I beat the story mode on one character, it needs to transfer to the next character. Don't make me fucking not be able to fly. I gotta run across the fucking map. I gotta do these level 1 ass parallel quests when I'm putting fucking gear on my nigga that makes him one-shot Raditz on the first level. This shit is sickening. This shit is sickening. It'll make you go fucking crazy. You know, being a Xenoverse tuber, I mean, we all have mental illness and anxiety because the game is so fucking annoying to play. It's just, quality of life doesn't exist. Making shit convenient for the player doesn't fucking exist. When they came up with that update that let you select your characters on all of your characters, you know what I'm talking about, right? Where you can pick your character at the end of the character selection screen, all of your characters are playable. When they added that, I was fucking shocked. I was bewildered, flabbergasted, led astray. I was fucking perplexed. I was dumbfounded. I was so fucking surprised to find out that they did something that wasn't adding a brand new fucking DLC character, and a DLC character that is already on the roster at that. I mean, holy hell. I think the last quality of life feature I really want to see in the game, to be honest with you, is the inclusion of TP medals. The reason TP medals were so scarce to come by is because they actually wanted you to buy those motherfuckers. Yeah. Did you remember TP medals are actually purchasable in the store? Yeah! Bandai Namco, here's a head up. No one's buying those motherfuckers, and if you guys are buying them motherfuckers, shame on you, okay? Bandai Namco, they should not be that fucking hard to earn in-game, bro. Make the motherfuckers easy to grind for. Take the bitches out of the game. I should not be earning fucking 20 TP medals, every fucking 10 minutes when the shit in the store is goddamn 2,000 TP medals for a stupid fucking plushie that floats and follows me around. It's ridiculous as fuck. But I gotta remember who I'm speaking to. Bandai Namco is greedy as a motherfucker, so asking for this request, it's probably not gonna pop up in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. But if these other features can make its way into Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 while it's still in production, while it still has the chance, we're honestly looking at one of the greatest anime games of all time, if not the greatest. Bandai Namco, the ball is in your court, motherfucker. You need to start balling like you is Michael Jordan, bro, because when you came out with Xenoverse 1, nigga, you were balling like you were a bench nigga. The nigga who still has his uniform on at the end of the bench. The nigga who does not get into the game, okay? Now, when you fucking came out with Xenoverse 2, that was a little better, bro. You were hooping like J.R. Smith, you know what I'm saying? A good bench player, bro. I need you to be a motherfucking all-star, nigga. Because the fans are waiting for it. Xenoverse 2 is still one of the most popular anime games of all time. We're waiting on Xenoverse 3. Don't disappoint us.